Welcome everybody, Theflash. I'm here. Today's video will be another one, and it will be on the Tachyons versus V9. Which one makes a speedster faster and how it makes a speedster faster. So recently I was talking to another YouTuber known as Reverse Flash Time. He's a friend of mine, and we were talking about which one makes you faster after Zoom used Velocity 9 and Theobald Thorn and Barry Allen used Tachyons. If you remember in Season 1, Reverse Flash used Tachyons to get faster and get his connection back to the Speed Force, but Season 1 Reverse Flash was not faster than Zoom. After Zoom had used V9, he became the fastest man alive, and he was insanely fast, at the fastest speeds that any speedster had ever been at. But then after Barry Allen had taken V9, it changed the whole outcome of the faster speedster, and Barry had become faster than Zoom. Tachyons made him 4 times faster than he'd had ever gone. But then me and Reverse Flash Time find out later that when you use Velocity 9, you cannot go at your full speed that Velocity 9's capability gave you, because you end up like Trajectory. But that, yet again, still doesn't mean that Trajectory was moving faster than Zoom. Zoom was still moving faster due to having a connection to the Speed Force already, which made him be able to move a lot faster, but he could not use a move at his full speed until he took Barry's speed in episode 18 of Season 2, which cured his dying cells, where he was able to move faster than he ever could, which then made him faster than Barry. After Zoom took Barry's speed and he could move at top speeds, which we found out Barry finally got faster than Zoom after taking the Tachyon enhancer, which made him 4 times faster than he ever could. Zoom was able to move at his top speeds that he had ever moved before, which made him the true fastest man alive again, leading up to the end of the final episode called Race of His Life, which kind of makes no sense, because apparently Barry was faster at the end of Season 2 than Zoom, but when they were running around the thing doing laps, Barry could not catch Zoom until they finally got off and Barry beat him. So I think Barry was slightly faster than Zoom at the end of Season 2. But yet again, moving back to Reverse Flash using Tachyons and the Season 1 Reverse Flash being slower than Zoom, yes, he was losing his connection to the Speed Force, but in Season 2, when he gets his Speed Force connection back, Theobald Thorn is still not as fast as Zoom, the Season 2 version. He's just about the same speed as end of Season 2 Barry, like in episode 11, so Barry was still nowhere near Zoom's speed at that moment of time, and Thorn could just barely get away until Barry knocked him out and beat him. So there you go. So Reverse Flash was still slower than Zoom in Season 2, which moved on to another point where we were talking about it, that V9 makes you instantly faster, but it is not sustainable, due to it will give you an dying illness which will like kill off your cells, which was happening to Zoom. Made his lightning blue, it changed it because it corrupted his Speed Force connection, but yet again V9 makes you instantly faster, unlike Tachyons, which you have to take, and gradually through time he gets faster. You get faster using Tachyons. So Tachyons, you have to wait and you gradually get faster whilst using them, whilst soaking up the energy from the Speed Force, whilst with V9 you get instantly faster. And yeah, so really V9 makes you faster than you ever could. If you know the way to get the cure like Zoom did. Zoom managed to get a cure, so he was able to move faster. So if Zoom still stayed alive and carried on using V9, but had his cure so his cells would work after doing that, and still stayed alive for these years to come, he'd probably be destroying Barry's speed right now, even after soaking up the Speed Force for 6 months, and Zoom would probably be the fastest speedster in the show, but currently he is slower than the Reverse Flash, Barry and Savitar, which is only due to Reverse Flash soaking up Tachyons for these years, and was more sustainable, so Reverse Flash was getting faster as time went on, also leeching off Barry's speed, which made him the same speed as Barry after soaking the Speed Force up, and that kind of links into the reason why Zoom is now slower than the Reverse Flash. But if he stayed alive, Zoom would be faster than the Reverse Flash. So basically, V9 makes you instantly faster, but also kills you if you go over the top speed limit that your cells can handle, aka trajectory, where she did not have a connection to the Speed Force, she just used V9. But since Zoom had a connection to the Speed Force, he was able to run a lot faster than trajectory was before dying, but then he managed to get himself a cure by using Barry's speed to fix himself, and then that ended up being where Zoom could run faster than he ever could. So really, V9 is also a winner, but so is Tachyons. So it really depends on how you use it. But as you gradually use Tachyons, as time moves on, you do get faster. Whilst with V9, you just get instantly faster. So if it was a dire situation, you needed to get faster straight away, you'd use V9 because it'd make you instantly faster, but using Tachyons, it would make you gradually faster as time progresses and is less harmful. But really, Tachyons are the less harmful solution to getting faster and getting speed. Barry used the Speed Force for 6 months, that's why he got faster. He didn't use Tachyons or V9, so if anything, the way Barry did it, being trapped in the Speed Force, was the healthiest way to become the fastest man alive. But that you cannot really do that unless I think you were to run into the Speed Force, which a speedster could do, and just hide out there for a few months and soak up the energy, which could be what Zoom is doing with the rumours of him coming back. He might be trapped into the Speed Force, and then where he comes back, he will be faster than everyone and anybody who has ever moved that fast. But basically, it is the fastest way to move on. But there's also something called negative tachyons, as Nora introduced into Season 5, which makes a speedster a lot slower and blocks off time travel, which is basically a way to slow down a speedster, I guess, but that you'd have to get them onto it. But really, this new V9 solution that Godspeed's using, which clearly did not make him too fast, even though he managed to outrun a trillion FPS camera, which would make him light speed, really. But that's the same with Zoom. Zoom, we never really get to see it, where we see these videos calculating his top speed, like by Comic Books versus the World, by the way. I do enjoy his videos. They are very, very entertaining, and I like them all. But really, we cannot really definitely be sure, due to Zoom could have been moving faster than light at some point that we just don't know about. But the show kind of debunks speed sometimes. But, you know, you never know, really, when Zoom returns. But currently, Godspeed ain't too fast. He's like one of the slower speedsters in the show so far. And, yeah, we need to see about this new V9 solution, because this one could be either very unhealthy for you or like the other one was. But I think V9 instantly boosts your speed 4 times as fast as you ever did, but same with the Tachyons did, but it does it straight away. So V9 is for instant speed boost and Tachyons is for gradual speed boost. Tachyons are for gradual speed boost, which Reverse Flash did, and he took his time where he was fixing his Speed Force cells, which Zoom basically could have used Tachyons, to be honest, but he didn't, because I don't think he really knew what they were at the time, due to being on a different Earth and not knowing as much about the Speed Force as Thorn. He just used V9 instead, and he'd already corrupted his cells. But yeah, V9 is probably the worst option to use, to be honest. And yeah, that is the one that makes you faster quicker, but Tachyons make you faster at a gradual time. So yeah, for Speedster's health, Tachyons would be the best one to use. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, hopefully this explains this. Subscribe for more, share around, leave a like, and yeah, see you in the next one.